Hello. Today I am in a different space. I have been batch filming over the last couple of days and I have filmed here already, but I don't know if this video will go up before that one. I'm just acknowledging that I'm in a different space. This is the office. It is not finalised. The Monstera here is hiding an exercise bike. This is not the final layout. However, I have wanted to film in here, so I'm filming in here. I filmed a couple of videos in here now and I'm enjoying it because I can use my desk, I can sit down, and it just feels a little bit more put together. Like I've even got a ring light set up. Yeah, it feels a little bit more put together. I'm enjoying it. Let's just let's go on with the video. Today I am repotting some Anthurium seedlings / pups. They're not all like seedlings grown from seeds. Well, actually, I think it's just one that's a pup. I've got, what have I got? I've got these three, which are all in they're in pon in teeny weeny little tea light holders, which have been really helpful. These ones I have grown from seed, so I'm really proud of them, but I know they could be bigger, and I know that's because they're not getting enough nutrients from me. So I want to repot them into more of a chunky soil substrate as opposed to pon, because this is the Soil Ninja pon, which is fantastic, but it doesn't come it doesn't have the fertilizer in it, and you can add that, but it's osmocote, and that scares me a little bit. I feel like I'll put too much in and end up burning the plants. So I have carried on fertilizing in the way that I do, which is with watering. But I know I haven't fertilized every single time I watered these. It's kind of been oh no, they're really dry, quick chuck some water in, and I haven't really thought about mixing in any fertilizer. So I know they could be bigger than they are, and I want to give them a better chance. And I just feel like them being in a chunky soil mix will be better for them. I don't really know how it's going to help me with fertilizing them. I think if they're in I feel like it's going to be better. I'm going to stop waffling. So I've got those three. They are, I think they're Anthurium Crystal Hope seeds. I think, so I bought them off of Philadengia on Instagram. She's not active on there at the moment. I don't think she was ever completely sure of the ID, but that was the one it was thought to be. So I just consider them Crystal Hope seedlings. I've then got these two. These are Anthurium Bakerii, or Bakerii, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. They are both seedlings, I believe grown from seed, but I bought them as seedlings. And I just want to get them into soil. They're in a combination of, that's the chunky semi-hydro pon mix from Soil Ninja, and some moss on top. The moss is perpetually dry. It's not serving them in any way. I want to get them into a chunky soil mix as well. I want to get them all into a chunky soil mix. And I've got this one, which should definitely be bigger. This is an Anthurium crystallinum. It was from Joe from Philadengia as a part of a little wedding gift when me and Steve got married, and we got married in 2021, October 2021. And now it's February 2023, so you can figure it's been over a year. This should be way bigger. It's grown a leaf, lost a leaf, grown a leaf, lost a leaf. I know I'm not looking after it the way I could be. And this one is a pup off of my Anthurium Doriaki. I can't remember if it was a Doriaki Silver Blush hybrid or if it was a Doriaki. I think it was a Silver Blush hybrid. That was one that I'd imported, and it was stunning, and I'll throw up a photo of what it used to look like. And that mother plant is now a stump. There are some active growth points on it, so fingers crossed. But this was a pup that came off of it, and it's in complete pon at the moment, the semi-hydro from Soil Ninja, the fine grade, and I just want to I want to get it into a chunky soil mix. I do like semi-hydro, but I think I just get on better with like a really chunky soil mix. I'm reaching for my water, sorry. A really chunky soil mix for Anthurium. So I want to get all of these little guys into a nice soil mix that can help them really size up this year. We want some growth on these. So my soil mix is here. If you're a regular here on my channel, you'll know that it is just an absolute mix mash of all sorts of stuff. I've got, it's all it's all from Soil Ninja. I've got some worm castings, some bark, I've got some moss, I've got fine and coarse semi-hydro, I've got some pumice in there, some vermiculite, leca. I'm pretty sure there's a worm in there from the worm castings, which just makes me extra happy. There's a whole host. I put some of the terrarium substrate in there as well because I didn't have a lot of worm castings left and it was just a whole load of chunkiness and I wanted a little bit more like substance. So I put some of the Soil Ninja terrarium mix in there as well, which is really nice. But this is what I'm going to use. I have got these two clear pots and then I've got a couple of these little pots here. And I'm thinking the ones in this size can probably stay in this size. I'm a little bit worried about moving to drainage vessels because I've really gotten used to watering my anthuriums in no drainage. So I am nervous about moving some of them to, am I getting it muddled? I'm used to watering my anthuriums in no drainage vessels and I'm therefore nervous about moving some of these to vessels with drainage. But we'll just see how it goes. I can always stand them in like something that will kind of make them drainage. No drainage. Why do I find that so hard to get right? I don't know. I'm gonna grab something to put here. Okay, I've got a little storage organizer to catch the soil. I have got like a potting mat, but it's massive and, well, not massive, but it's way bigger than this section that I have available. I need like a little teeny tiny potting mat, but that's beside the point. I'm going to start with the little Crystal Hope seedlings. I really want to see these size up. Like Joe's mother plant, I'll throw in a photo. Joe's mother plant is just stunning. That is very dry. Roots are quite nice though. I'm so proud of these. Like I grew this from a seed. I'm so proud. Okay. So I'm gonna put it in this little pot. Number one done. Oh, it's so cute. Where can I put it that you'll see it? Can I put it here? Just scared I'm gonna knock that off. Hopefully I won't. Let's do this one. Again, great roots. These are fantastic. Look at these roots. Wow. That's brilliant, isn't it? Same thing again. I feel like they're going to be so much happier. Like I don't know what it is. I've just really struggled to keep them fertilized, and obviously seedlings are doing some really like hard growing. They need to be fertilized and I just haven't, and I feel really bad. I feel like I want to get that one a little bit further in actually. Can you even see? You can kind of see what I'm doing, can't you? Try again and get it a little bit further in. Trying to get chunky bits, but nothing too chunky, because obviously they're very tiny plants and I guess they don't need massive bits of like bark and leca hanging out round by their roots. Although I'm sure they'd love it. There you go. Number 2. Oh, they're adorable. I really hope they can like size up. And then this one's the bigger of the 3 seedlings I have. Although the root system seems to be slightly, not less impressive, just, I don't know, I was kind of expecting it to have more. It's got the most leaves. And the newest one hasn't finished hardening off yet, which is probably, is that on there? Not ideal to be repotting. These are the roots. But when I got the camera out today, I was planning on filming. I've just got the Critist pole, and I was planning on putting my Monstera deliciosa Brazilian common form on it. But then I realised I don't have, so that one is in a no drainage vessel, and I don't have another one I could put it in. And I was like, oh, it'll probably be fine. I can just rearrange the roots and put the pole in and it'll probably be okay. But then I looked in the vessel and I could see that the roots are, they're really growing in there. There would be no room for the pole. So I can't like unpot it and repot it back into the same vessel. I need a bigger vessel. So that was the video I was planning on filming today. And oh, I don't have what I need to film that video, so I had to switch it up. Wasn't expecting to be repotting seedlings today, but it's nice to get this done because it's been one of those things where like every time I look in my cabinet and look at these little seedlings, I'm like, oh, I need to do something for them. They're not living to their full potential. Cute. I really hate that the vessels are no longer see-through, but it's fine. It's fine. Who next? And then I'm going to do the Anthurium crystallinum. I'm thinking, I mean, this vessel's kind of algae ridden, but that's fine. I'm thinking I'm probably going to pot it back into this one just in the soil mix, or maybe I should wait for a clearer vessel. I was thinking I'm going to put the Bakari eyes into here, so I'll do those next, and then maybe the crystal can go in here. It's a little bit harder to get out than I thought it was going to be. Take this moss off, see what's going on underneath. This one is also putting out a new leaf, which is nowhere near to being finished growing, so it's probably not going to enjoy being repotted right now. But hey ho, it'll appreciate the repot, I reckon. Get off. So, oh my gosh, can you see here? This little spike here, that's the new leaf coming in. This is the root system. I'm not gonna try and remove any more of that. Just gonna get it potted up. And I feel like these are quite big jumps in vessels, so I am gonna make it a little bit chunkier than I did for those little ones, just so I don't want to overwater it. cute. These little pots came with like little trays as well, which is really nice for when you're watering. On to the next one. I would really like to try and get some more seed. Well, I really want to grow more Anthurium from seed, because obviously they're a bit cheaper to grow to like buy seeds as opposed to like plants or seedlings. But the fact that these seedlings aren't sizing up, like basically the ones I got from Joe, these little ones, like I've seen others that other people bought at the same time and they're much bigger than mine, and I know it's like luck of the draw, but the fact that I have 3 and none of them are really looking amazing, like it size wise, makes me think it's something to do with me as opposed to the seed. So that puts me off buying more seeds. So I really like, I just kind of want to see if making the switch to soil helps me care for them better. If that happens, I'm going to invest in some more seeds. This one's also putting out a new leaf. It's this bit here, and this is this one's root system. Again, I'm not going to take it all off. I would really like to order some seeds from Best Buds. I think that's their handle on Instagram. They're not UK based, but you can buy seeds from them, but you can't buy seedlings or plants. But they have some really nice Anthurium hybrid seeds. I'd really like to add some of those to my collection. Cute. Okay, I've got the Dorayaki Silver Blush Pup left and the Crystallinum left. And I'm going to do this one. Oh, I'm going to put this one back into that one. Look at these roots. Wow. Is this whole section dry? Yeah, that is. So this is its root system. That's really not that big, but it's recovered from, so there was definitely rot, like this was the one that was attached to the mother plant. There was rot, and that's kind of what went wrong. So the fact that there's these roots is really good. I'm happy with those roots. They're fresh, they're new. Probably didn't need to move it from pond, but I just had no idea what was going on inside of there, and I wanted to know, and now I do. So I am still going to put it into this new mix. Honestly, lecapours take up so much room, and just hope that spurs me on to treat it a little bit better. I think it will. Where do I want to put it in? Do you know what? I think I'm going to put it into one of the pots like this one. And maybe just set it a little bit lower or like a bit chunkier so that it's not got too much room to hold moisture. Okay, I picked up 2 just in case the same thing happens with the Crystallinum, although I don't feel like it's gonna. So I'm gonna make it a little bit more chunky. Get some of the bigger bits in there. I'm a little bit nervous. This plant was so beautiful. The mother of this plant was just so stunning. I really want it to be thriving again. Fingers crossed. I really it was just so beautiful. It was so stunning. I want that plant back. Like, as I said, the mother stump, it is shooting out some other pups. That one's obviously the biggest and most strongest, so I want that one to survive. Ooh. Okay. I'm not surprised. These roots are not looking the best. I have accidentally done the whole underwater, overwater situation. I've accidentally like left it literally drowning. So I'm not at all surprised that it's not that happy, and like this leaf's actually quite thin. Definitely need to get this one into a nicer pot. I'm gonna put it, I'm not gonna size up because I don't think that's a good idea. I will keep it in this kind of size, but with some soil, hopefully. I just feel a little bit more confident in my ability to care for them in soil. I don't know why. Like, I don't think I have a couple of plants that are purely in pon or semi-hydro, because it's not like Lechuza pon, and I don't know what it is. None of them seem to be particularly thriving, and I know it's like it's winter and plants aren't thriving at this time of year. I just don't trust myself to look after it as well as why am I like pausing? I don't trust myself to look after it as well as I do look after my anthuriums in the kind of like chunky soil mix that I'm doing now. So fingers crossed this one will be happier in this situation. Okay, well, that's it for this video. That I've repotted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants in under half an hour. That's pretty good going. I know they were tiny plants. But I'm really hoping that this shift to my chunky soil kind of mix is going to be the thing that they all need to start thriving. Obviously, you'll be kept up to date with how they're doing. I'll show them sporadically on my channel. But yeah, we're done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!